Okay, so this is lesson 11, puzzle 5. I'm going to go ahead and try to go through this and make it understandable because I know some of this is, it's not really difficult. It's just really hard to explain without showing you on a board or on a piece of paper. So basically, we have a list. It's of prices. It says set up the values for traversal. So this is the variables that we're creating to help us kind of, go through the prices and tell the computer how to find the minimum value. So we have to create a value that will be a placeholder to compare prices. So on the actual for loop, we have the normal thing that just runs through the whole list. But in here in the middle, we got another if loop. We got an if loop to see if we can look at the prices and compare the things. So in a nutshell, and it really is kind of hard to see when you can't see both of them, but in a nutshell, we're going to this list. So the very first time it goes through, it says point 70, right? Or 70, you know, point 70. So the first time it goes through is point 70 is zero, which that's true. Then it says price, which is point 70, because this tells the computer, hey, we're going to make this point 70. If price is less than minimum price, then we can, reset the minimum price. So um, it's sort of like when you're kind of going through, I don't know, you can say coins. Coins is a good example. Like if I say, if I have a penny, a quarter, nickel, dime all sitting in one spot, and I run through and I have a quarter, which is 0.25, and I'm running through it says, okay, it's 0.25, and then I look at and I pull it to the top. I say, this is the smallest I have so far because I still have a penny, a nickel, and a dime to go through. So I pull the nickel. Well, that's 0.05. Yeah, it's smaller than 25, so I'm going to kick 25 out and put 0.05 in its place. Then I have to look at my penny and my dime. So I grab the dime and I compare the two of them and said, well, wait, one's 0.05 and one's zero point 0.1. Well, the zero point 0.1's not smaller than 0.05, so I'm going to throw the dime away, and then I'm going to get the penny, which is 0.01. I'm going to compare it to the 0.05, and all of a sudden, yeah, you know what? The penny is the smallest. So I'm going to take the nickel away, and now you're left with the penny. So basically, that's what this piece is doing. This piece is saying, hey, we're comparing it until we find the smallest piece. And then it's going to go out here and say, okay, we've compared the whole list and the minimum price is, and it's the value that's right there that it prints. Which right now I ran it, but see, this whole thing is not complete. So it's just kind of kicking out some information. The first one that's correct. It is zero point 0.5. Zero point 0.5 is the smallest that we have. Now we have to find the max. So we're going to create another code like this. So if it's like this, as always, I would suggest just grab it, Control C it. We're going to change a few things, but not too many things. And you know what? It's already done. You see how it's already, this piece is done. So we're not after the whole code. We're only after, looks like we're only after this middle piece. So I'm just going to grab this little piece, Control C. I'm going to stick it right here in the middle of this piece. Remember, you're looking for, yeah, you're looking for that little black blinking thing. Excuse me. And I'm going to put it right there. Now remember, this is max. So the difference is going to be this piece right here. We're no longer dealing with min price, we're dealing with max price. So I'm going to Control C, and anywhere you see a min price, I'm going to put a Control V and paste max. Now the other thing that changes is this. So we can do this two ways. We can either pull it out and grab it. Excuse me. And pull a new one in. Now, I got to be real careful with this because you got to highlight that thing in yellow and drop it in. And now we're doing if price is greater than max price, Then we go to this piece of the code. So basically, in a nutshell, if you this is the reverse of the first example. If I had a quarter, nickel, dime, and a penny, I take the quarter. Well, let me take the penny first, and I'll look and say it's 0.01. So that's holding. Oh, that's the highest one I have so far because that's the only one I looked at. Now I take a dime, which is zero point 0.1. It's bigger than zero point zero 0.01. So I'm going to push the penny out of the way and put the dime in its place. And I'm going to keep doing this until I find the biggest one. And that's the way it's going through the information. So I'm going to go ahead and hit reset and run and see if this thing actually works. And now it says the minimum price is 0.05 and the max price is 3.25. Now, if we go check our list real quick and we use our logic in our brain, you'll find out that zero point 0.5 is the least, but at the same time, 3.25 is the greatest. So now we've solved uh, puzzle 5.